Hey Charles, how are you doing?
Lee, if I was any better, I'd be you. That's an old adage I
Hmm.
like to use.
Yeah. Well, I hope
Just
it's better than that.
I got to remind Bill Wang, we love you. We miss you.
Yeah.
Um, it's been a minute. I had some traveling I did, and
Mm-hmm.
no need to say why.
Yeah.
We don't need. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Um, but I had a lot of traveling. I did get to see a show, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. All right.
But I got a little break in the action here. I got some more stuff coming up next week, so this might have a couple shows here and there, and then I'll have to take a break for a week, which I know
Okay.
Lee will be so mad because he loves having me on here on the Hi Charles, how you doing show.
Yeah.
This today's episode was something I suggested,
Yeah.
kind of out of well, not left field. We've done one album by these folks,
Yeah.
these fine folks, before, but I'll let you tell us what we're doing and
We're doing an
do the
album
normal
by
host thing.
the Bee Gees called Trafalgar.
Trafalgar.
Yeah. And
I
it's
mean,
one of those albums where if I was to pick one of the Bee Gees albums, this might have been one of the ones I would have thought of.
well, are you one of those folks, Lee? Because I can't recall. We did the Bee Gees first.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Well, I remember having that.
I would like to do Cucumber Castles because that's the one with just Barry and Morris, only Morris.
I've been
Robin
interested in that album.
Yeah, I just out of curiosity because Robin Gibbs not on it at all. It's the only one.
Yeah.
Because he thought he could be a solo superstar, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious because I don't recall because it was a long while ago, a couple years ago, we did a Bee Gees album. Well, see, me personally, I don't hate the disco era of the Bee Gees.
I grew up
What
with
about
it.
you?
And I used to play or try to play Staying Alive and Night Fever on the piano. I used to
love
dance
that
to
shit,
it.
man. I love it.
I used to listen to that album a lot.
Saturday Night Fever is one of the greatest albums of all time, I think. And Main Course is pretty cool too.
Well, I'll let you say that.
I love Fanny. Careful with My Love.
I'm slightly less into that album.
And I love Jive Talking. You don't like Jive Talking?
I like it better on the soundtrack.
Oh, on Saturday Night Fever. Well, yeah, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack is excellent. I mean, it's some great songs. But I do know folks out there who don't like disco, man. I mean, that's the thing about the Bee Gees, though, is they had a whole career before the disco era and the falsetto singing and all that. And they were actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But then fell off for a minute. They were almost dropped by their label, and that's kind of why they went in the disco direction. But
yeah,
this is definitely not disco.
Yeah.
No falsetto. Very good. Haven't found it yet. There is one definitive Bee Gees classic, for sure, on the album. And it's the opener track. But I've always told the people that still live back in like 1980 when you could be like, fuck disco. Well, it's not 1980 anymore.
Yeah.
And they have other stuff besides disco.
Yeah.
Like a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
I have yet to be disappointed, so I kind of tip my hat on this one. I do have a mild complaint, though, about the album. But it's still, this is the Bee Gees. Barry Gibb is one of the...
Yeah.
He's up there with, like, Lennon and McCartney as far as a songwriter.
Yeah.
I don't hear many crap songs come from him. Well, I actually listened to a little bit to the Barbra Streisand album that he did today.
With Barry Gibb?
Yeah.
Guilty?
And
I like it.
Did you have that one?
Yes.
I was amazed.
I actually had some of hers.
Yeah. Oh, and she's actually a pretty damn good singer.
Yeah.
Really, people make fun of her for some reason, but she's a really good singer.
Yeah.
But it's the Barry Gibb songs,
Yeah.
which is phenomenal. Hell of a songwriter. Absolutely. And to be fair, Maurice, well, they call him Morris. We would call him Maurice, but Morris and Robin, they all claim they wrote them together. I think Barry was really the driving force, but they did write together.
Yeah.
Technically, so. I'm not sure the other guys in the group at this point, but nobody else really cares either. It's about the Brothers Gibb, and that's what it's about. So that's about all I've got going in this one, Lee. You can rock it out, man.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I'll go first.
Okay. How about what do you think of How Can You Mend a Broken Heart?
This was the one I said. I mean, this is the well-known one in the album for sure, and it's just neon epic as it gets. An all-time Bee Gees classic that they always seem to play, even in the disco days. By the way, Al Green does a great cover of it, by the way.
All right.
This was the #1 single in the States, and it didn't chart in Britain, which I think is very odd. Robin's vocals are tremendous on this, but I have to give Barry a little bit of the nod on being the man on this one with his work in the chorus. It's absolutely a gorgeous song. The Bee Gees have some of the best songs in this ilk, in my opinion. It's just fabulous.
Right on. I put, this was a nice mellow tune. It's good to hear in the morning before starting the day while drinking a cup of tea. I could see it being used in a commercial. It's nice. All right. Now for Israel. It's a decent song with a nice melody. Somehow hearing them sing about Israel seems a bit unusual, but I guess why not? It's okay. What do you think?
Well, unfortunately, in today's world, the song would probably trigger some, but not me. And fuck politics, to be quite honest. But Barry on lead vocals with some understated harmonies from Robin and Morris. And I really like Morris's touch on the piano, and his bass playing is solid on the track. If I had a complaint, and I guess 2 complaints, because I have a complaint, but overall, this album is very mellow.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little too mellow at points. But if I had a complaint, with 2 ballads in a row, it's a bit of a danger zone. And this pales a bit compared to Mend a Broken Heart. But it's not bad for an album track.
Yeah.
I heard better, though, from the Bee Gees, to be honest with you. I heard better songs, but it's okay.
I will say real quickly, there's another album that would make this one seem fast. And I like that one better.
Ooh.
But anyway, I'll tell you later about it. Okay. What do you think of The Greatest Man in the World?
Yet more mellow gold here. Very AM radio here, like our days AM radio, not the 70s. That's where you had to find rock music, actually, back in the day. Barry is velvet smooth on this one, and somehow he can make the statement, greatest man in the world, not sound conceited. Barry definitely knew who he was writing for, the women. Now this one I enjoyed more than Israel, and this is a sleeper track for me. Just like a great piece of red velvet cake, this one.
All right.
Excellent song.
Yeah, I put, it's a calm and soothing song that helped my stomach when it was starting to have issues. So that's always a good thing. It might not be a song I'd go to often, but I can get into it. I don't dislike it. Okay, and now for It's Just the Way. This is one of the better songs on the album, and I like it. It's the sort of thing I would hear if I was consuming something and wanted music to entertain me. It's pretty good. What do you think?
Well, Morris gets his first lead vocal on the album, and he does an admirable job. I dig the drumming in this track. Being it's about lost love, it matches as well. It's like, And I won't say that I think Morris typically is quite as good on vocals here as his 2 brothers, but he does a decent job. The arrangement of the song is outstanding. And he also happened to write this on his own as well,
Yeah,
so I'm most impressed with that. So it's a nice little song. Yeah, it's all right.
right on. Um, I put, well, yeah, I already told you what I put. So, what do you think of Remembering?
Well, Robin Gibbs on lead vocals on the song, and there is a quality to his voice, definitely unique. It almost has like little yodels going on here. He knew how to work those vocal cords, that's for sure. Morris's bass playing is perfect. It almost sounds like a heartbeat under his vocals, which makes sense. The orchestration is fantastic, but for some reason, while it's well produced and played, there's something about this one that is a bit amiss for me. I realize it probably should be, but it's almost too sing along for me in the chorus. So
Huh.
basically, a well produced and played song that I didn't enjoy that much.
Okay. I put, I mean this in a good way, but it's chaise lounge music for seniors tripping on drugs. It's a cool, lush, somewhat out there song, even though it seems normal enough, but it has enough coolness to it that lends itself to the gist. Chilling at midnight outside in the rocking chair during a winter blizzard, and the only thing the person is conscious of is the song. I like it. Okay. Now for Somebody Stop the Music. This is one of the best songs on the album. I could imagine Davy Jones recording it if he ever wanted to do a psychedelic album. I like it quite a bit. What do you think?
Well, we get a co-lead vocal from Barry and Morris, and wow, does it sound great. Uh, so if anybody wants to troubleshoot me, I watched a few interviews here and there. Robin Gibb stated this. And a little known fact I didn't know is that Morris typically sang the high harmonies. Didn't know that. And boy, does he hear. This one is about as close as we get to a rock song at this point, particularly in the chorus. But the verse is as mellow as the rest of it. The vocals are highlight on this, even though I have to say, to me, the verses sound a bit better vocally than the chorus. So I found it to be an uneven effort, but better than Remembering. And it has some interesting things going on. So it's a solid album track.
Okay. What do you think of Trafalgar?
The title track, Morris wrote and sings this one. And I thought it was a way, way better vocal performance than his previous one, for me personally. Very Lennon-esque. This whole song has a Beatles feel to it, complete with George Harrison-esque slide guitar. And interestingly, Morris also plays drums on the track. I promise anyone, this could be played along the Beatles and it would fit right in. And I mean that in a good way. A great song here, I think. And I wish old Morris had more songs out there. Outside Mend a Broken Heart, best one here besides it for me.
Okay. I put, this is a decent song. It's one that would pass by me as I gaze at the clouds. One of those pass the time songs. Not extremely hit-worthy, but definitely nice to hear. Okay. Now for Don't Want to Live Inside Myself. Okay. The opening chords were exactly the same chords Neil Young uses in his song Helpless. And I've never liked that song and still don't. And it doesn't work here for me. But the good thing is other parts of the song I do like. So it's not all bad. And even though it's not a song I'll rush to hear anytime soon, it's better than Neil Young's Helpless, so I'm thankful for that. What do you think?
It's a Barry Gibb track. Beautiful piano on it and just fabulously sung. This guy's as good as anyone, in my opinion. It's interesting to hear him almost go to that famous falsetto, but he hadn't found it yet. And you can hear it in hindsight. I get a Shine a Light vibe from this. Like, definitely could hear Mick Jagger give this one a go. Has that 70s Stones ballad feel at points.
Yeah.
To me, it was stunningly good.
Wow.
Maybe not for you, but for me,
yeah, I like Shine a Light better.
Oh, I love Shine a Light. So this is yet another strong track here for me.
Yeah. All right. What do you think of When Do I?
Robin get back here and way more like it to me than his previous on the album. But Morris is a standout with his fantastic piano work. His piano work, he played all the piano on the record. I thought it was great. And his bass plays great too. I do have to give Robin credit showing his vocal range here from high to low. Now this one is again almost a bit too mellow, but just so damn beautifully played, and the orchestrations are fantastic. So yeah, I dug this one quite a bit actually.
Okay. I thought, this sounds like a strange song done on a variety show with a politician who wants to be an oddball for a moment by singing a pop song without having any clue how to evoke soul or warmth. But he still does it, hoping it doesn't embarrass him completely. However, I like it for that. It's got an awkward, humorous quality to it that's amusing, and I can listen to it and like it for what it is. Okay, now for Dearest. This song is a bit too sappy for my taste. There's a fine line between the stuff I like and the stuff I don't. And this falls under the stuff I don't. But at least it's consistent with the overall sound of the album. What do you think?
Another mellow, soft ballad, and I have to say, at this point of hearing it, the effect is starting to wear on me at this point. It's a Robin and Morris co-sung track, well, and also Rob Berry as well, but this one is just way too boring. It sounds like them covering Richard Marx, which is impossible due to Marx not even being out yet. But yeah. I'm sure people will get the point.
Yeah.
And Robin and Barry, when they tried to do their harmonizing, it didn't work, which is odd for them. They sound like they struggled on this one for me. Perhaps someone could cover it and do something with it, but I would delete this one.
Yeah.
Dearest. I would delete this. So
yeah.
Kind of agreed on that one.
Yeah.
Worst song on the album.
Yeah. What do you think of Lion in Winter?
Well, this one is one of the most interesting drum patterns I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Barry and Robin co-sing as well, in parts, but more of a Barry sung song for the most part, in the verse and Robin in the chorus. I can see why Barry did the falsetto, because I wasn't impressed by Robin's vocals in the chorus at all. Like, they're actually terrible. He couldn't hit the notes at all, basically screamed it. Damn shame, as the song isn't that bad. And I do like Robin's vocals, but not on this song. And I think he's been the lesser of the three on this album for me.
Okay, I put, that was okay. I could imagine Van Morrison doing it. That would be cool. It's all right.
Maybe.
It's all right. Yeah. Okay.
Or even Neil Young.
All right.
No?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Maybe David, your buddy Crosby. Maybe.
Maybe.
No. Yeah.
But
we got one more.
Yeah, now for Walking Back to Waterloo. That's a nice closing song. That's maybe one of the better songs on the album. I dig it. And it helped give the album a complete feel. What do you think?
Well, listen, Trafalgar, listen. Title track, hit the theme of the album, the Napoleonic Battle of Trafalgar.
Yeah.
And hey, I like history nerdisms and songs and Robin. Now, he is the singer here, and he does a great job.
Right on.
They just had to find the right sound for him. And I also get Barry, and he is, Barry's really good on as well. Morris's piano playing, again, Lee Gerstmann-esque.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
I really enjoyed this one, which I'm glad to say, because at this point it was getting a little bit shaky for me, the previous two songs.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this one. And overall, a solid album. A couple duds, but overall, just a good album by one of the all-time great artists.
Cool.
What do you say?
Right on. Okay. So
but tell the folks.
Right on.
Tell the folks how much you paid for this album, Lee.
Oh, I paid maybe 50 cents.
50 cents. I mean, can't beat that with a stick. It was definitely worth 50 cents.
Yeah.
I may even say 75 cents. But
Yeah, it might have been on sale because it was half price.
But I still think maybe Bee Gees First might have been a little better,
That one
as I can recall.
That one I actually paid about $3 or $4 for. No, I paid about 7 or 8 actually.
And as I can recall, it was really, really good with a little bit more variance. That was the only thing I didn't like about it. It was just this was too mellow. But if you nitpick and pick the best songs, it's still really, really, really good.
Yeah, there's another one that we might do later. I might mention it later on down the road that would make you want to come back to this one for the fastness. But
cool.
Anyway, yeah.
As long as we do the Staying Alive soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh.
Not the good one. Not Saturday Night Fever.
No, that's what I said. Ew. All right then. Yeah. How about we just don't do either?
We don't remember it. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, honestly, I do enjoy the Bee Gees. Yeah. I don't think there is a band on the planet that has all perfect albums. But this was a better album. It was a decent album. I mean, it's mellow though. So if you want to chill out and have your tea in the morning, like Lee said, and look at the sunrise, this is really good for that. And How Can You Mend a Broken Heart is maybe worth the price of admission alone, but you can get it on a million BG compilation, whatever. But I love the title track. Lee didn't like it quite as much, but he liked it. Not quite as much. But there's some good songs there, and they're great. Man, the Bee Gees were fucking great. Yeah. All eras. I think me and Lee both agree. Yeah. And so check it out, Trafalgar, folks. Yep. And see if you agree or disagree. Leave a comment, a like on Lee's channel, and
I used
on to the next one.
Yeah, I used to listen to it while using things. That's all I'm going to say. So if you're someone who indulges in stuff, listen to it while you're doing your next whatever. Okay? All right.
Totally.
Yeah, all right. Take care, everybody.
Well, thanks for having me, Lee.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, folks.
Okay, bye-bye.